guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a highly requested makeup tutorial. So the launch of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week was during the course of the week. A lot of you that follow me on Snapchat saw my makeup, and it was so sweet because you were all commenting saying you really wanted a tutorial. But thank you so much to everyone that emailed me and commented on Instagram and Snapchat asking me for this video. That is so sweet because it motivates me to create content. So basically all I have on my skin right now is moisturizer, serum and sunblock, and these are three things that I always have on my face before I start my makeup. It's very difficult to do your makeup straight after you've done your skin, so I've done that a couple of minutes ago. I've let it settled in, because if you don't do that, your makeup might just be sliding off, whether you're using the best fixing spray or not. Some moisturizers are very creamy and can be quite oily, and makeup can't stick to that. So let it dry, let your moisturizer and all those good things settle into your skin, and then you can go ahead and start cramming your face full of makeup. So what I have on my lips right now is just some lip balm as well. This lip balm is amazing. I love this stuff, and I've had this one specifically for more than a few months, and it's still like so full. So before I start my makeup, I always put some of this on my lips, and by the time I get to putting my lipstick on, it sinks into my lips and moisturizes. So by the time I do apply a matte lipstick, then my lips are moisturized and they hopefully won't crack during the day or at night. The primer that I used on my skin today is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. So I received this, I think it was during the course of last week or the week before. It's the first time I'm using it, and I can already see that it's taken a lot of that oiliness away that's on my T's, and that was caused by just a little bit of the heat that's around me right now, and then also the moisturizer. So it has taken a lot of that away, and I can see that it's sort of minimized the appearance of some of the pores on my T-zone area. Just the section between my cheeks and my nose, like that's where I find I've got a lot of pores. So I like it. I really do like it. So for foundation, I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double, and this is in the color Rattan. This is the foundation I've been using for a couple of weeks, and it is matte. It's the foundation that I love to use on brides when I do bridal makeup, and because I find like it lasts all day, and even though it is matte, it's still very comfortable on the skin. So I've been using this for the past few weeks, and I really love the foundation because it's full coverage, and before I never really used to be a fan of full coverage foundations, but if it's for an evening or nighttime look, definitely look into something that is full coverage and that is matte, because your makeup will look so much better, and you can sort of fake that glowy dewy look with highlighter. So there are ways to make your skin still look dewy and healthy even if you are wearing a matte foundation. Applying foundation on my forehead, I always leave that for last. So what I do is I just use the excess that's on my beauty blender and I apply it to the forehead. One thing I find super unflattering is if someone's forehead is like crammed full of foundation. During the day you're constantly doing facial expressions, so you're always like doing this or even frowning for like the sun. Even if you've used the most amazing setting spray, your skin will still cause that wrinkles and cause lines going across your forehead, which we can all agree is not cute. You can use an eyeshadow primer on the lids if you want to, but because I'm using a mattifying foundation, I'm just going to use the excess that's on my sponge and just dab it on the surface of my eye, because it will dry, and because it is full coverage, it's going to take that redness away, and then I'll just apply some powder on there just to set it. But it's up to you, it really doesn't matter as long as you've covered it and created a base for your eyeshadow. So to highlight the center of my face, I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC30. I haven't used this in such a long time, but I used it the other night and I really liked how it came out. So I've set my under eye with some Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and my mom actually got this for me in Dubai. I sent her on a wild goose chase just to get this for me. Actually, she went to Bloomingdale's and she finally got this. I was so happy when she did get it because I haven't actually used any other powder since I've gotten that. And I understand why people make such a big fuss about it because it's so amazing. There are little companies in South Africa that do import them. Dusting that powder away so that it doesn't bake for too long. I don't want my under eyes to become too dried out. Okay, so I'm completely happy. Okay, so I'm happy with that. To bronze my face, I'm using the bronzing powder in the shade Deep Matte, and it's by The Body Shop. So I'm just going to use that to contour and then also bronze up my face a bit by applying some to your jawline and then your temples, as well as below your hairline over here. It's just going to make your contour seem a little bit more natural. So it's going to warm up your face at the same time and then just make everything look balanced, because I've seen when people do their forehead and then they forget about like the scalp area, because if you wear your hair back, you're going to be able to see the difference between your scalp color and then your forehead. So make sure that you push the product into your hair, and then just a light contour down my nose. To blend out my face, I'm using the stippling brush by Gerard Cosmetics. You can find these brushes at Dis-Chem. Super soft and they blend really well. So I'm happy with the blending. I'm going to move on to my eyebrows so that I know that that's done and dusted. My eyebrows are looking a bit cray because I haven't cleaned them up in a while, and you can see that I don't know why I've got like a bald spot in my brow, but we're going to fix it. So I'm using my trusty L'Oreal Brow Artist Shaper, and it's like this small already, but I love the color. It's like the perfect tone for brunettes, and it stays on all day and it doesn't smudge. So I just pop some brow gel over that and I'm good to go for the whole day. So before I used to like doing that really strong pointy tail brow, something that looks super duper perfect, and if it's out of place I feel like I've messed up. But as of late I've been doing my brows like really natural kind of looking, and then just having a little bit of that bushy kind of look. If you don't like the natural looking brow, then stick to your pomade, do you boo. So I just really like what I have been doing on my brow, but it's whatever makes you happy, I guess. So this is how my natural brow looks, and this is how it looks filled in. Essentially what I'm just trying to do is making my brow look neat and not have brow hairs look like it's growing out of place. So you're basically just following the hairline of your brow. So this product launched a couple of weeks ago in store. It's just a clear brow gel from Inglot, just to set it. Okay, so I'm going to finish off with some highlighter, and this is MAC Soft and Gentle. Duh. It's like my favorite. And because it's an evening / nighttime kind of look, you want to apply as much highlighter as you possibly can. You need people to see you from the moon. So this is where it comes in, where you can fake that dewy look. So if you apply some highlighter just above your brow like that, and you'll catch the light like that as well, and you apply it to your tops of your cheekbones, top of your lip, down your nose, chin just a little bit. You'll put some highlight on the inner corner of your eye as well, but let's do the eyeshadow first and then we can finish off with that. Okay, and then for blush, I'm going to use MAC's Mocha Matte. It's a very nice pink color. Put some on the apples of my cheeks and then blend it up into my contour. And blend it all together. Remember, you don't want to take the product off, you just want to blend it all together. So very lightly go over it with the brush. Okay. Now, what am I going to do now? I'm going to do my eyeshadow now. Starting to feel nasally. Yesterday I was using my Slays for Days palette, which is basically my go-to palette because it's got a whole bunch of neutrals and pinks and shimmers and all of that, and then I knocked it off the table. So most of these pigments in here are shattered and loose, and I'm shattered. I'm so sad about it. I don't even want to open this because every time I look at it there's just eyeshadow falling everywhere, so I'm not even gonna try and open this again. So I'm just gonna stick to an alternative, which is also a really good palette that I have. This is the one from Dupe Factorie, and they sent it to me a while ago. So I'm just gonna stick to some pink and brown colors in here, and this is basically how the palette looks, and it's got a whole bunch of pinks and purples and browns. So I think I'm going to use a mixture of everything in like this area here, and then we'll mix it in with some browns just to intensify the crease. And also I'm keeping my eyeshadow at a rounded shape and not at a wing. You just want to focus that eyeshadow just to the outer part of the eye, so not all the way in, just the outer part. So the color that I have in my crease at the moment is this one here, which is nice, and then I'm going to warm it up a little bit with that one over there, so just to deepen the crease. And then we'll use a lighter pink on the lid, and we'll finish off with a mauvey pink color lip. And this is still the brown that I'm using. Just blending out that brown shadow and keeping it to a round shape, just so that you have no harsh lines. Okay. Now I'm going to use the same fluffy brush like I used for the brown. I'm going to go in with that deep pink color. And I'm just going to deepen up the crease a little bit just in here. And you can start to see it turns a lot more pink now. So I apply the eyeshadow just to the very tip of the brush. So I'm not angling the brush in any way, just keeping the tip right in there. It focuses on where it needs to be. Even though it is a blending brush and it's going to blend at the same time, you still want to keep that color focus to the crease. I don't want to make it too dark because I don't want to drag the makeup down, so you want to brighten up everything. So I'm happy with the intensity of that brown and pink. I'm just going to blend it all together again. And you can start to see the colors mix together really well, and it starts to look quite flattering on the eye. Try not to go too dark on the eye because you want to make your eyes stand out. Okay, so I'm happy with how blended that looks. So whatever you're going to do to the top, you want to do to the bottom. I'm going to start with the brown, and I'm just using a very small pencil brush, and this is going to help me get a precise line underneath my lash line at the bottom so that I don't mess up and there isn't too much fallout. This peachy pinky color that's over here, and it's a matte color, so I'm not going to do any shimmer. This peachy pink color is just going onto my lid, And I'm just gonna pack it on. And it just ties everything together, so you can do the same thing with the bottom. I'm just gonna use the same brush. Slightly go in with some from the inner corner to 2/3 outside. I'm just going to go back in with MAC Soft and Gentle and apply some to the inner corner of my eye, and that's just going to brighten everything up. That's it for eyeshadow. Moving on to lower lashes. Because I have eyelash extensions in, I'm just going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes just so that they balance out the top. And I'm using the MAC False Lashes Extreme Black, and I like this because of the wand, so I'm going to use the thin part just to apply some mascara to the bottom. Okay, I'm not going to see. Are you tired now? So I've just applied some mascara to my lower lashes. I have lash extensions in at the moment, so there's no need for me to put falsies on. I will link my lash chickie down below. She's amazing. You guys will love her. If you are staying in Cape Town, then she is probably your best bet in terms of getting amazing lashes. So these are size 12s. I used to wear the length number 9, and then I moved up to 10, and I just basically stuck with 10s and 11s in my lashes. Last week I went for a full and I moved up a notch, so this is now a length number 12 and I love it. I feel like, where was I ever with length 9? Like, no, now I'm like length 12 and I am obsessed with how it looks. I find that because I wear a lot of makeup and like makeup looks, and I'm always rushing from like work to events and things like that, for me to have my lashes done and always feel like I look like something is such a relief, and I can vouch for her. So yeah, I've just put some mascara on my lower lashes, and then I think we're almost done. I'm just gonna do my lips and then finish off the whole makeup look, and that's basically it, you guys. So almost done. So I'm just lining my lips with a nude lip liner, and you can use anyone, and just try and stick with something that's more of a pinky undertone. I'm gonna line them and then fill them in as well. To finish everything off, I'm going to use the Hydro Matte Liquid Lipstick by Gerard Cosmetics. This is in the color Cher, and you can get Gerard Cosmetics through 27 Pinks. They have a massive Gerard Cosmetics collection. They were kind enough to send me some goodies, and this was one of them, and I've tried a few of them out, but this is my absolute favorite color because pink is me. I love pink. That is the lip color on my lips, and you can see how nicely it matches that burgundy color. Stuck to the pink because I think it's much more girly and more feminine, which is what I love. If you do struggle to get your hands on this, you can alternatively pick up Soar Lip Pencil by MAC, which I think every single girl has in her makeup kit already because it's something that goes with everything. It's amazing, and it's basically almost the exact same color, so you're welcome. All right, I think that's about it. I'm just gonna finish off my makeup because I think I'm gonna keep this face today. I feel like my face is too big to go to gym though, but I ate some really bad crap over the last week. And then to finish it all, I'm going to use the Decay All Nighter. I feel like I can bathe in this stuff. It just smells so good. Guys, that's it for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed every bit of it and that it met your expectations. I hope that it didn't disappoint you because this is literally all I had to do to get this makeup look. Alright, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video.